Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite request. And this time it is an assault request. I finally got the Guan Yu in assault, so we can finally get to this request. It's been there for a long time, but I finally got him. So yeah, I'll probably start with what I start with every single time. And that's going to be Hardware. Depends on their team a little bit, of course, but I do have 3 magicals. Shield of Regrowth is not a bad option either, but with the Hardwood Amulet you provide mana for your entire team, which I still feel like is a lot more powerful. Way better for you and your team altogether. And I can grab the Warrior Tabi, get those boots online, and get a meditation. We all picked up a meditation. I honestly don't agree with everyone picking meditation. I mean, we do have the healer, I have the hardware, so we have a lot of heal in general. And some gods are more vulnerable to CCs than the others. I feel like Freya definitely should have gotten the purification beads, because if she gets frozen by the Emir, like happens here, she takes a shit ton of damage, as you probably can tell. Blocked that ultimate, otherwise it would have been first blood already. That's exactly what I mean. She took like 80% of her HP because she didn't get purification beads, and that's already going to be an annoying start. But at least I'm able to save her, and with the heal I am maxing out. We will be able to get her up to full HP rather quickly. It would be nice if they grouped up and not literally going other ways. Literally doing a lot of effort, putting a lot of effort into it to dodge each other. But okay. Yeah, so if I play Guan Yu on Assault, I always max out my heal first. I don't even put a point into my 3. Red gets caught out. I go into my ultimate, going very aggressive into their team and slowing them down decently, healing up my team a little bit. Red goes in aggressive, goes for the Freya. I guess he didn't have his stun up or just didn't want to attack immediately. Beautiful Guan Yu, not Guan Yu. Beautiful Apollo ultimate, hitting all of us for a lot of damage. And it's going to be a better trade for them than it was for us, which kinda sucks. To be fair, I feel like we have a worse front line, because Guan Yu doesn't really have any form of peel. He has a pretty bad initiation as well. I mean, well, his ultimate is not bad, since it does slow and stun at the end, or if you cancel it early. But I also feel like that's literally his only CC. I mean, I can slow with my 2, and that's about it. Other than that, we don't really have anyone that can really frontline that well. The Red dodged my heal very well there. Is able to survive, looks like. But Kronos will fall instead, with his ultimate still up. So, not sure how that happened, but it happened. This is an annoying match already. I feel like they're literally just tanking everything with their faces. Oh my god, so annoying. As a healer, there's nothing more annoying than people on your team tanking literally everything. Like, I mean, Rama was way too far up and didn't roll in the right position. Nice ultimate by the Emir, will avoid the CC from my ult. And again, they're not grouping up for the heal. If they group up immediately for the heal, properly, I mean, I can tell group up, but before they have done that, then it's already like 2-3 seconds later. And it's annoying because it already has such a long cooldown, like 10 seconds in total, without any cooldown reduction. So I need to spam it on cooldown if I want to get most effect out of it. Especially when I have my passive up, it will heal double, which is great. But yeah. To get the most effect out of it, they should group up. And use my Median immediately as well. Because I'm not feeling like grouping them up 5 more times to heal them with their full HP with my 1. If they're just going to get frozen by Emir and take a bunch of damage again. And she is dead. That's why she should have gotten purification. Okay, enough about that. Definitely a rough start. He just missed on a stationary target. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit triggered. God dang it. Okay, that's 1 kill. And we got it. That's good for us. Definitely good for us. And another kill. Finally, my team wakes up. That's going to be another kill on the Aphrodite. Finally on a roll. avoiding the AMC ultimate, slowing him down for my team, using my 3 to reduce his protections, and red misses his ult. We will still be able to get him because he doesn't have his ultimate, and we are with all of us. But that took like at least 5 seconds longer than it should have. Okay. When I die, I'll probably get a breastplate first. Breastplate of Valor will help out a lot against the AMC and Apollo, who are doing most of the work, I feel like. They're dealing a lot of the damage they have. It will also give me additional mana and MP5, which I never dislike on Guan Yu. And of course, most importantly, the cooldown reduction. 20% CDR. There's also the new Shield of Regrowth provides you with 20% CDR as well. So if you pick those up, if you pick both of them up, you will get the full 40% CDR with a very cheap build. I mean, 2300 on the breastplate, 2000 on the new Shield of Regrowth, which provides 20% CDR, 300 health, HP 5, MP 5, and it provides 40% movement speed on heal. That item is insane on healers. It is literally almost a must-have. It is maybe it is a must-have. It is such a powerful item. The additional movement speed you get, the additional health you get, the cooldown reduction, and it is so incredibly cheap. Stunning the Aphrodite for my team. It looks like we are able to do a decent amount. Not enough though. She will be able to heal up. Cronus followed up with a good amount of damage. I kind of expected the Aphrodite to ult, but I guess we didn't have enough damage to force that out, or she didn't have it up. Freya will fall down very, very quickly again. Not able to get to her in time to heal her up. My team is still decently healthy. I'll just wait a little bit for my heal to pop. Red goes in. Slowing down the Apollo. Nice dash. Will knock me up. That was the risk I went for. If I am not in front of the Apollo, then... ooh, nice snipe. Nice snipe by the AMC. But if I don't go for the 2, then Apollo can just walk away. So I went for the 2 to at least force out his dash, which I guess I did. I could also go for Jotuns, by the way. I feel like maybe I need to go for Jotuns, because I feel like my team isn't doing the best damage. But to be fair, Freya needs at least 2 items to do a lot of damage, I feel like. Boots and Hasten It. Chronos, this was pre-buff, so the damage on the Chronos isn't that high yet, which is kind of annoying. I feel like they hurt Chronos a lot by removing his Hasten It Fatalis effect, because his early game was already pretty bad, and now it's just horrible. Let's see if we can get the Freya in her ultimate, or just kill her. That's fine. Not sure why our Freya ults though, but she won't have her escape for a long time. She also doesn't have purification beads because she's still level 10. She's also attacking the air for God knows what reason. Oh god. And she's not going into Hasten Fatalis. Okay, this Freya is not going to do a lot this game. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. If you're playing Freya, especially in Assault where teamfight is just the main key of the game, always get Hasten It Fatalis. As Freya, you have literally no reason at all not to go Hasten It Fatalis, especially in a game where it's so incredibly teamfight oriented, where you just need to be mobile to avoid things, to avoid Apollo basic attacks, AMC basic attacks, Kiss from Aphrodite, Burst from Aphrodite, to kind of backpedal against the Emir to keep him at bay. Let's see if we can go for Apollo. He used his ultimate. And we will be able to pick him up. Actually, the Ratatoska used his ultimate to secure him. Don't know if it was necessary, but that's fine. We got him. And Freya is taking a lot of damage and will fall down to the stop time from the Chronos. Not bad. And my heal is doing a lot as well. Since they don't have any healing reduction yet, it is healing 300 when my passive is full. So that's why I try to went in again on the bees. Bees are very good to get my passive up, because it deals about 5 to 10 damage. But it's tick based, so it will do a decent amount. And you can see me walking to it. 8 per tick. And it ticks for 5 times, so it stacks my passive up nicely. Or was it 4 times? I don't know. But it still helps out with my passive. And when my passive is fully charged, I can get my heal up to a higher amount. And I can also have that 2-second stun on my ultimate, which is not bad. You can also go for the increased slow or the increased shred, but it kind of depends. Sometimes you don't really have a choice because you want to go for a particular ability. I couldn't go for my ultimate there really because they were too far in the tower. And then I would have taken way too much damage to get the full damage off. But I think I can go for it now after I've done my 3. Let's go for the Aphrodite. Definitely taking a lot of damage and she will fall down. That's their healer. So that's a very good situation for us. And they're all low. Sanctuary used by the Apollo, so he won't have it. But he will able to get out for a little bit. Looks like Red goes aggressive. I'll just tank the tower. So he is free to go in aggressive. That's definitely something you want to do if you are the one with the protections. And I will be able to pick up the Emir. Let's see if we can get the AMC, slow him down a little bit. My 3 is still... Ooh, meditation used. I can't get to the red quick enough. We should be able to get him though. Come on. Come. Minions though. Minions helping out on that one. Body blocking him in place. I just stood still. And he died. Again, taking a little bit too long, but it's fine. Wow, I'm 6-1 and 8. Okay, not going bad. Not going too bad. Although it took a little bit of time, we are able to get 1 tower. We lost both of them already, which is kind of annoying because we don't really have any place to fall back to. Since they are not all back here, I'll just go aggressive and that will be a Freya immediately. I'm taking a lot of damage though, so I need to get out. And I did heal or reset it to the Ratatosk, who wasn't as healthy, so I went back immediately to try and heal him up, which we were able to do. So that's great. I do have a lot of gold, so if I die it's not the worst thing, as long as we do not lose our Phoenix. So I kind of need to die when my team survives with decent HP. Freya again getting frozen. Don't know if she had... I don't know what her second relic is. I haven't really taken a look at it yet. I hope it is Fury. I just hope it is. Because if you have purification beads as Freya, you can just purify and get into the air and you're safe for a decent amount of time. She went into the air. I tried to heal our Freya and then dash away, but was able to heal up myself. Freya will fall down though. She used her escape aggressively. Don't think she needed to though. She wasn't inside. She wasn't next to Emir, was she? I don't know. Oh well. Looks like their entire team is here except for the Apollo. Whoop by the enemy Freya. It was a well-timed whoop. I'm just going to distract them. I probably should have healed and dashed so I could have bought more time. But on the other hand, I just really wanted to get back to the base. And the longer I survive, the more likely it is for my team to feel like they need to help me, which I absolutely don't want them to, because they will just die as well. Don't have the full cooldown reduction yet. I picked up the Shogun's Sagari or something like that. It's such an annoying item. Let's just grab the shell. They're doing a lot of damage to us. I think the shell will help with that. But yeah, the Shogun's Sagari will help out a lot since every single god on our team deals a lot of basic attacks. Ratatosk probably the least, but he still will be weaving in basic attacks between his abilities. So I feel like it will help out every single one of our teammates. So that's why I picked it up. It's also magical protection, which can be useful since they do have 3 magicals. And my magical protection isn't as high because I went for the hardware. Which, to be fair, is still the right choice. But I don't feel like picking up Sovereignty this game though. I think I have more use of full cooldown reduction. That's going to be the Freya. Stunning the Emir. Nice mess by the Apollo. Will buy him some time. Won't be able to be knocked up when I'm in my 3, so I can stay in front of him when I'm casting my 3. So he can't knock me up then. Even though he dashes through me, he won't be able to stop me. So I can kind of zone him out or just cover the options when he does dash. Decent damage. He freezes, as expected. That's fine. My team a little bit far away. I expected them to follow, that's my bad. We definitely could have dealt a lot of damage, but we are able to pick up the Emir nonetheless. And they still haven't picked up any healing reduction, at least not on the gods that are here right now, which is great. I mean, healing reduction counters Guan Yu so incredibly well. Ultimate by the Aphrodite will be doing a lot, healing up my team for 300. Not bad at all. Nice ultimate. I'm not sure why the Freya went into her ultimate. I went in aggressive as well as the Rom. I don't think she needed to. Again, using her escape aggressively. I don't like it. Not in this game. And of course we do need to focus AMC a little bit more. AMC is level 19. As well as the Aphrodite, to be fair. If they are linked, they are a very, very powerful team. I mean, the amount of healing is just insanely high. And as well as the fact that he's doing insane damage while getting healed. And every single time he gets a kill, he gets a shield. That is hurting us a lot. They probably will get Phoenix here. They don't have minions though. Not for a bit. No, they definitely got this. I mean, they have 2 hunters. They have a Freya. Freya won't do an awful lot of damage, but she has attack speed, so she will be able to deal more damage. And the Ratatosk not in time to try and defend that. And he might fall down here. He is definitely going... He is dead. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. Rats in pieces? I don't know. Let's see if we can deal some damage to Apollo. He's probably going to dash. He didn't. Okay. Pick up both of them. Actually, the Kronos got one of them, which is fine. He can get a lot out of the additional gold he gets from it. Let's just shred a little bit. That's dealing literally no damage at all. AMC and Aphrodite back here, so AMC will be healed up. I'll just try and heal up my team. Not because they are very low on HP, but because it can also help me out get my ultimate sooner. My passive is not fully up. I should probably have done that already. Using my 1 to heal. Not so much for the heal, but for the reduction of the cooldown. That's a lot of damage. Kronos does get the rewind off, so I guess he's fine for now. Better than dying immediately. Or dying... well, he did... It was very close. It was very, very close. Kind of want to keep my passive up, but also want to heal. That's something that I still feel like is pretty annoying sometimes. Nice pick up on the Apollo. He went in very aggressive. A little bit too aggressive. His team wasn't there to help him out, and he did fall very, very quickly. Freya knocks off, or knocks off, banishes the mirror. Decent shred. Heal up with the... Oh, I missed the dash. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I am dead. I am so dead. Bye. It was fun. Okay, what I wanted to do there was hit the Emir with my 2. For 2 reasons. 2 important reasons. 1, to slow him, which is probably the most important part because he can't chase after my team then. But also to reset my cooldowns by 2 seconds. And by resetting my cooldown by 2 seconds, I could have healed immediately. Also, I feel like we have no damage. But I think that has more to do with the fact that we have no anti-heal. I probably should have picked up the Cursed Ankh, the new anti-heal relic, instead of the Shell. Because the Shell is not doing an awful lot. It can help with burst, which I felt like we were kinda struggling with. But it's actually more taking damage in general. I don't feel like it is the insane burst, since there are 3 basic attack gods. If they are not able to defend this, then we will lose. He is dead. He is indeed dead. I have 1 opportunity to try and defend this. I don't know if I'm able to do that. Well, we are able to kill the AMC for now. Titan is decently low. It is reset, or it has reset it. Although Kronos is a little bit too far. Does die. Try to defend the Phoenix with the body blocks, with the shred. Nice kiss by the Aphrodite and the minions. I can't stop them. That will be the Phoenix. I don't know if I can defend this. I honestly don't know. I will try. I will always try, but I don't know if I can on my own. Looks like they are not going as aggressive, which is great. Freya has returned, so I think we are fine for a little bit. This will be a difficult one, though. We also don't really have the best wave clear. I think the best wave clear tool we have is actually my 3, which is not good. Well, actually Rama's 1. Rama's 1 is probably the best one. I still feel like we can win. We just need to try and get rid of the AMC as quickly as possible. Or get rid of the Aphrodite immediately. Both of which are probably not going to happen easily. But if we get a good team fight where a lot of my teammates survive, especially the Rama and the Kronos, we can shred through towers, especially if I'm alive as well. Backing off a little bit. The pulse is slowing me decently. He's looking for a wall. Won't be able to get a freeze though, since I guess he doesn't have it up. Apollo in the air. We'll try to look for an engage. He can also force us back for a little bit because he can stay into the air such a long time. Ooh, I can't heal them. I can't. Oh, that sucks. That Freya banish screwed us over so much. I couldn't heal my team. I couldn't shell them. They took so much damage before I even was able to land. That is very unfortunate. And they do have healing reduction. They have the pestilence. I think they have more than that as healing reduction. Trying to buy some time. I will probably fall down here. I am definitely dead. The amount of HP I have is non-existent. I can heal for 113. Wow, the dream. That pestilence is hurting me a lot. Wow. And that's going to be game. Kronos and Red, the only one left alive. Unfortunate. I don't feel like it was the worst game. But I don't know. I guess they had just had better team fight than we did. The Aphrodite AMC combo was pretty powerful though. AMC has a lot of movement speed. I never rate matchmaking. Yeah, not a lot of damage. The Frey did 11k. I did almost top damage on my team, which is, on one hand, I live very... Wow, that AMC damage. 52k damage. He definitely was the issue. But on the one hand, I can survive longer, so I'm able to deal more damage to the opponents. Because I can stretch it over a longer period of time, because I can survive longer. But on the other hand, the gods we have should have more damage in general. And I feel like if you pick up Hastened Fatalis as 5th item on Freya, then you just don't have any pressure. If you basic attack and you put yourself in an awkward spot because you are just terribly slow, you can get basic attacked by the opponents, which with a Freya, Apollo and an AMC will deal a lot of damage to you. Or you can get frozen by the Mirror, which also destroys you. She also didn't pick up Purification Beads, picked up the Sanctuary. Overall, I feel like they're very questionable plays played by our Freya. To be fair, their Freya wasn't doing too hot either. And their Apollo had very awkward ults. Went into all of us, which I don't recommend, especially not late game. So I guess it kind of balances out overall, but it's just very unfortunate. I really would have liked to win this one. We should have gotten some more cool or some more healing reduction. That's my bad. I shouldn't have picked up Shell, but I also felt so difficult. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the meditation because we had 4 meditations already. If I didn't go for meditation, I don't know. It's a difficult one. I do feel like we needed to have a little bit more healing reduction. There are a couple of options for it. Witchblade is an option, since it's basic attack oriented, and with Kronos, Freya and Rama, one of them can pick it up. Divine Rune, of course, Kronos picked up Divine Rune, so we definitely had that healing reduction going, which is great, but it's still only 40% and only with targets he hits with abilities, which if he uses his 3, the only one he has left is his 1, which is a tiny circle. Red has pretty good anti-healing item with the Brawler's Beatstick, but it also makes him a little bit more squishy, so yeah, give or take. I feel like Red Atoska would have been better off getting Brawler's Beatstick instead of the Bloodforge, because he won't be able to do a lot of basic attacks anyway. But on the other hand, if he's able to get a kill, he will have that shield and movement speed to at least help him survive getting out of that one afterwards. Oh well. Other than that, let's see if we can see something awkward or interesting in the builds. The Rama, I don't like the combination of Wind Demon plus Chins. I feel like you get more out of just penetration if you go for the Kins. So if you went for Executioner instead of Wind Demon, I feel like it's a little bit better. If you want to get a lot of penetration, or hasten it to also be very mobile. As for the Kronos, it's not a bad build. You kind of need Hastened Fatalis on Kronos, I feel like, because he doesn't have that effect anymore, but it also limits his damage. I don't know how to build Kronos anymore. I think full power, ability-based Kronos is maybe even the best. So you only use your basic attacks to do objectives, or apply Kronos Pendant, or just deal damage when your abilities are on cooldown. Not sure yet. I haven't played him an awful lot. As for the opponents, Ymir, very tanky, provide a lot for his team. Hardware, Sovereignty, and the Government of Thebes. That's 40 protections on magical and physical for his team, as well as Pestilence. Overall, a very good build. It's just annoying. I would have liked to get something like that as well, because it provides so much for your team. But no cooldown reduction on Guan Yu is just too bad. It just sucks too much, and I also can't get cooldown reduction on my boots. So I had to go for other options to provide me that cooldown reduction. There's just no other way. As for the others, tanky Aphrodite, not even that bad. She was able to survive a lot, so I guess that's fine. Anyway, I have been talking way too much about the builds already. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any other requests, please let me know down in the comments. Can be God, game mode, can be anything. And I'll just get to it as quickly as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.